Hi there, folks! The Football News channel is back with another episode. Leave a thumb up under this video and don't forget to write in the comments below which match are you looking forward to the most this weekend. And while you're typing, we better proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. I want to stay at Real Madrid for the next 10-15 years of my life. This is where I want to be. I'm loving it at Real, Jude Bellingham said. During the game against Sassuolo 2-4, I was not crying because of my mistakes on the pitch, but because of the debts. I started asking for the money from my teammates, telling them that I needed them to buy a watch and that my mother had blocked my accounts. I owe almost 3 million euros in gambling debts. Collectors threatened to break my legs. Nicola Fagioli shared. Sir Jim Ratcliffe questioned Manchester United's transfer policy at a meeting with the club's board members by highlighting Casemiro's arrival as a prime example. 60 million euros for a 30-year-old footballer. What is clear now is humanitarian aid to Gaza must be allowed immediately. I'm calling on the world leaders to come together to prevent the further slaughter of innocent souls, Mohamed Salah stated. The Royal Belgian FA has agreed not to replay a Euro 2024 qualifier against Sweden, which was abandoned at halftime for security reasons after 2 Sweden fans were shot dead in Brussels. The Red Devils are willing to accept a 1-1 draw. Barcelona captain Sergio Roberto will be out of action for 2 to 3 weeks due to a muscle injury. He will definitely miss El Clasico, which will take place on October 28th. Lionel Messi has become the all-time leading scorer in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers with 31 goals. The current president of Barcelona, Joan Laporta, will receive the status of an accused in the case of the former vice president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation Refereeing Commission, José Negreira. Chelsea captain Reece James, who missed almost the entire start of the season due to injury, returned to training in the group sessions. Centre-back Axel Disasi has also returned to full training. Nice have temporarily suspended Youssef Attal, their first-team right-back. Earlier on, he posted an anti-Semitic video on Instagram in which a Palestinian preacher asks God to send a black day on the Jews. West Ham United are pondering a shock move for former Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea, who is still a free agent. Chelsea centre-back Trevoh Chalobah and midfielder Carney Chukwuemeka have suffered injury setbacks right after returning to full first-team training. Both will not be available for the clash against Arsenal. Germany boss Julian Nagelsmann has stripped veteran goalkeeper Manuel Neuer of the captaincy, with Ilkay Gündoğan set to remain skipper at Euro 2024. The legendary goalkeeper does not even have a guarantee that he will be the first-choice option after recovery. Liverpool have sent their scouts to the Portugal match to watch Sporting centre-back Gonçalo Inácio. Many clubs are interested in his services, but the Reds are considered to be the main contenders. Mason Greenwood has been told by Manchester United that he has no future at his boyhood club, regardless of how well he performs on loan at Getafe. I work hard, I want to get in shape and come back stronger. In November, I will go on the pitch to show that I'm really capable of, Arda Güler promised. Stuttgart's best assistant, Chris Funrich, who recently made his debut for the Germany squad, has gained the attention of several EPL clubs. The estimated price of his possible move is 15-18 million euros. My future? I'm very happy at City. I heard about Saudi, but it'd be very complicated to join a project like Saudi for me. My priority in football is ambition, as sporting, individual, collective ambition. At the moment, Arabia is not there, Rodri said. RB Leipzig are set to part ways with Timo Werner in January. He lost his place in the first team and wants to get more minutes to go to Euro 2024. AC Milan could acquire Manchester United centre-back Harry Maguire in case he decides to leave the club in the winter transfer window. The 16-year-old son of José Antonio Reyes, who died in a car crash, has signed his first professional contract with Real Madrid. After the deal to take over Manchester United has collapsed, Qatar's Sheikh Yassim plans to turn his attention to Tottenham Hotspur. He will soon make the first bid to the owners of the North London club. Man United defensive midfielder Sofiane Amrabat suffered a minor muscle injury in the Moroccan squad. He risks missing the fixture against Sheffield United. Athletic Bilbao are closing in on having Spain winger Nico Williams tied to a new contract. Manchester City central midfielder Calvin Phillips is already prepared to leave the club in the winter. Amid potential buyers are Juventus and Newcastle United, who are desperate to find replacements for Nicola Fagioli and Sandro Tonali. Atletico Madrid have agreed with Las Palmas left-back Sergi Cardona to join as a free agent next season. Los Amarillos are disappointed with the footballer's decision. Tottenham Stadium has become the best stadium in the Premier League, according to The Athletic. St. James Park came second and Old Trafford took the third place in ranking. AC Milan rookie Samuel Chukwueze is at risk of missing the next 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. Inter's right winger Juan Cuadrado will miss 1 to 2 weeks. He'll be sidelined for the game against Torino in Serie A and the Champions League battle with RB Salzburg. Inter Milan left-back Federico Di Marco has attracted interest from Manchester United and PSG, who are looking to have new names in the mentioned role. The famous Croatian manager Igor Bishan has been appointed as the new coach of Saudi Arabian side Al-Shabaab. I always said that I would stop playing as soon as I no longer had fun on the field. I didn't want to go play somewhere for the money. I didn't enjoy training and I didn't play anymore. The decision was simple, Eden Hazard told. Real Madrid are already in talks with the NFL to host an American football match at the Santiago Bernabeu next year. Newcastle United are willing to recruit a brand new central midfielder if Sandro Tonali gets banned for gambling and betting activity, according to Team Talk. Chelsea midfielder Andrei Santos is among options for his replacement. The doctors in charge of Bayern Munich have given Manuel Neuer the go-ahead to play in the Bundesliga match against Mainz 05. Thomas Tuchel will make a decision on his selection in the starting 11 by Saturday after monitoring him in training. Alright, it's time to move on to the main news of the release. Newcastle United stellar rookie Sandro Tonali is at risk of missing at least a year following his betting activity. According to the source, Italy midfielder has publicly admitted that he placed bets on AC Milan's games, whom he represented last season. This can be seen as a very serious violation of the rules, because of which Tonali could face up to a 3-year suspension. However, Sandro pleaded guilty to charges and cooperated with investigators, which may help reduce the ban to 1 year. Tonali managed to make 10 appearances for the Magpies and scored 1 goal. Vice Mayor of Marseille, Deputy of the National Assembly of France, Valérie Boyer, called to strip Al-Ittihad forward Karim Benzema of French citizenship and the Ballon d'Or if the info about his relationship with the Islamist group known as the Muslim Brotherhood gets confirmed. Earlier on, the Minister of the Interior of France, Gérald Darmanin, had mentioned Karim's connections. The other day, Karim Benzema supported the residents of Gaza, calling on the world to provide them with humanitarian aid. Inter Miami head coach Gerardo Martino has confirmed that the American club intends to sign world football legend Luis Suarez, who is currently performing in Brazil for Grêmio this January. The Herons believe that it's the Uruguayan striker that Messi and company lack in order to achieve the result of the next MLS season. Interestingly enough, Suarez said that even back in his Barcelona days, he and Messi imagined retiring in the US. We would like to remind you that in addition to Messi, Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets are already playing for Inter Miami, while Sergio Roberto can possibly join them in the summer. Florentino Perez has finally decided that Real Madrid needs to undergo a huge renewal under the leadership of a new coach next summer. The club has no intention to buy out Joselo's contract from Espanyol, while the main goal is to have 2 top-notch forwards in the roster. The Merengues did not give up the idea of signing Kylian Mbappe, with the second striker of the team expected to be the Brazilian wizkid Endrick. Real Madrid will also update both defensive flanks. Chelsea captain Reece James remains the main option for Blancos on the right wing, and possible newcomer Alphonso Davies will be occupying the left wing. Money will not be an issue for all deals the Spanish powerhouse has plotted to pull off. The specifics of the injury of the Brazil and Al-Hilal forward Neymar, which he received during the World Cup 2026 qualifier versus Uruguay, has been revealed. According to the press service of Al-Hilal, the footballer will definitely need surgery. The medical tests Neymar underwent confirmed the anterior cruciate ligament and meniscus tear injury in his knee. He will be going through a surgery and then a treatment program that will be determined later. The club statement reads, "The Brazilian will miss at least 7 months, which means he will actually miss the rest of the season." Some are already claiming that the Brazilian may eventually decide to hang up his boots. Lionel Messi supported Ney, writing his Instagram story, "A lot of strength, Neymar." Guys, our new Fanatico project has already released more than 3 videos that you might not have checked out yet. Choose videos to your liking and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as we really need your support. The Football News channel was with you. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.